You need to go and need to be able to get where you need to go to do the work and get home. When we talk about the children of the community, they are children of the community.
Well, we are the United States of America because we are united. And we are states.
Democrats win by 2 points on respect for democracy. Now, some of this is just because people are fucking stupid. 2 points on respect for democracy. Democrats win on healthcare, environment, women's rights, respect for democracy. But on those issues, I bet you that are the big ones that they vote on more: crime, immigration, wars, economy, corruption.
The only thing the Democratic Party stands for today is opposition to Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Kamala Harris just dropped her new memoir, claiming to explain her election loss. But it's mostly excuses, self-pity, and polished political jargon. Then comes Bill Maher, ready to cut through the act. He didn't just critique. He exposed a politician lost in performance, confusion masquerading as wisdom, and desperate for relevance. The bigger story? This isn't just about Kamala. It's a warning about a political culture where image beats accountability and headlines replace real leadership. Maher's takedown isn't just funny, it's a reality check.
And I just read Kamala Harris's new book, 107
No,
Days.
you didn't.
I did?
No, you didn't.
I'd like to...
I'll say a lot of lies on this show, but I won't take that. I will not accept that.
I thought you might ask me about it. That's why I had to read it. But the point is, it's like, as you probably know, it's like a diary of what happened. But I was looking for, okay, and what's the plan for the future? There wasn't any, and she's just indicative of the party at large. And by the way, that's one of the reasons she lost.
She's rewriting history in the book, too. She's now against men and women's sports. Like, come on. Like, they tried to dismantle Title IX against women when she was vice president.
Right. I mean, that's just one of many examples.
She could have had 701 days and would have still lost that race.
Bill Maher didn't waste a second tearing into Kamala Harris's book, 107 Days. He called the title itself a masterclass in victimhood spin, painting Kamala as the poor candidate who just didn't get enough time. Maher wasn't buying it for a second. He reminded everyone that she had one of the largest campaign budgets in history, a media corps practically worshipping her, and roughly 75 million voters ready to back anything with a D. So whining about only 107 days wasn't just misleading, it was downright absurd. Maher made it crystal clear. Kamala had every advantage imaginable and still flopped spectacularly.
Certain issues are just settled.
Clearly we're not.
No, that's right. And that's why I do believe that we are living, sadly, in real unsettled times.
107 days, way too many for anybody, but including her.
Right.
But the more they got to know her, the less they liked her. I've said this many times on this show. Other countries don't do this. They don't have years to run. They call an election, and they have an election in a month.
Yeah, and nor the influence of money. We should do that.
Kamala Harris didn't just release a book. She delivered a full-blown political soap opera. She drags her former boss Joe Biden under the bus, claiming he didn't step aside soon enough to save her campaign, and even suggests he ignored warnings about his mental decline. Loyalty? Apparently optional. Then she turns her fire on the country itself, insisting America wasn't ready for a female president. And if that wasn't enough, she blames her defeat on not getting her dream running mate, Pete Buttigieg. Classic Kamala. When things go wrong, it's everyone else's fault, never hers.
We gotta take this stuff seriously as you are, because you have been forced to have to take it seriously.
In the other poll, on issues, Trump still winning. So this is your big opportunity, Democrats. He's down in the numbers, and you still can't score.
Comedy gold. Kamala actually blames an aide for removing Madam President labels from cupcakes, claiming it cost her the election. The twist? The aide did it because it was already clear she'd lost to Trump. Maher couldn't stop laughing. While the country saw a campaign collapse, Kamala saw frosting sabotage. It's no secret. The women of the DNC carefully craft an image of being strong, fearless, and unshakable. Crying, flinching, admitting weakness, not an option. It's all about projecting power, not humanity. They parade this Iron Lady persona, trying to be seen as stoic leaders in a man's world. But beneath the polished smiles and scripted speeches is a desperate act, suppressing empathy and emotion for fear it'll be seen as weakness. Ironically, it's this very act that makes them look fake. True strength, authenticity. Everything else is just performance. Wonder why Bill Maher went after the ladies on The View? Here's the backstory. They mocked him first after he questioned their sudden silence on the Jimmy Kimmel fiasco. Maher didn't hold back. He called out their so-called courage for what it really was: performative. When Kimmel was initially suspended, insiders claimed The View could be next. Suddenly, the usually loud hosts went completely silent, producers and panelists too scared to speak. But once Kimmel returned, their voices came back louder and braver than ever. Maher nailed it. Their courage only appears when it's safe. Hostin, Goldberg, Navarro, they're selective warriors. Fierce when convenient, silent when risky. They've built careers on outrage, quick to cancel others, but tremble when the spotlight turns on them. Their hypocrisy isn't subtle. It's an art form, polished and performed daily on national TV. Meanwhile, the DNC itself struggles for direction, trapped in its echo chamber and dominated by the fringe woke left. Leadership is missing, groupthink thrives, and dissent is treated like heresy. The party's footing is shaky, and the reasons keep stacking up. Instead of facing reality, the Democrats cling to slogans and delusion, convinced catchy phrases can replace strategy. Kamala Harris only makes it worse, throwing her own party under the bus instead of owning one of the most humiliating election losses in recent history. Chaos masquerading as leadership, and the country is paying the price. While Trump may have dipped slightly in raw popularity, he still dominates where it counts: the economy, the border, and international relations. Working-class Americans remember stronger paychecks, lower inflation, and an unapologetic America-first approach. When it comes to actual performance on real issues, he's still light years ahead. Meanwhile, the Democrats' entire playbook is anti-Trump rhetoric. It worked once, but voters quickly grew tired of the endless bashing. They wanted policies, plans, vision, but the DNC had nothing. No border strategy, no economic plan, no leadership, just outrage, empty slogans, and hollow posturing. Kamala's book, Rewriting History and Blaming Everyone But Herself, is just the perfect symbol of a party out of touch with reality. When it comes to what Americans actually care about, cost of living, inflation, immigration, illegal immigration, everything else is secondary. And 107 days? Way too long, even for Kamala. The truth is, the more people got to know her, the less they liked her. Glossy endorsements, staged photo ops, forced charm, it all crumbled under scrutiny. Real questions exposed a lack of preparation and substance. Voters wanted authenticity and leadership. What they got was a walking PR campaign, complete with that infamous cackle. Maher didn't hold back. Kamala wasn't undone by critics. She was undone by her own hollowness. His takedown of her in the DNC was brutally honest. No clear leader, no compelling message, and zero connection with everyday Americans. Between Kamala's blame game, The View's fake bravery, and the party's obsession with Trump, the Democratic Party has lost its soul. Maher summed it up perfectly. The Democrats aren't losing because of Trump, they're losing because of themselves. Until they stop worshiping wokeness and start taking responsibility, they'll keep writing books about defeat instead of creating victories.